Examination of the aggregates. 1. Apart from the cause of form, form cannot be conceived. Apart from form, the cause of form is not seen. 2. If apart from the cause of form, there were form, form would be without cause. But nowhere is there an effect without a cause. 3. If apart from form, there were a cause of form, it would be a cause without an effect. But there are no causes without effects. 4. When form exists, a cause of the arising of form is not tenable. When form is non-existent, a cause of the arising of form is not tenable. 5. Form itself without a cause is not possible or tenable. Therefore, think about form, but do not construct theories about form. 6. The assertion that the effect and cause are similar is not acceptable. The assertion that they are not similar is also not acceptable. 7. Of feelings, discriminations, and dispositions in consciousness, and all such things should be thought of in the same way as material form. 8. When an analysis is made through emptiness, if someone were to offer a reply, that reply will fail, since it will presuppose exactly what is to be proven. 9. When an explanation is made through emptiness, whoever would find fault with it will find no fault, since the criticism will presuppose exactly what is to be proven. Chapter 5. Examination of elements. 1. Prior to a characteristic of space, there is not the slightest space. If it arose prior to the characteristic, then it would, absurdly, arise without a characteristic. 2. A thing without a characteristic has never existed. If nothing lacks a characteristic, where do characteristics come to be? 3. Either in the uncharacterized nor in the characterized does a characteristic arise. Nor does it arise in something different from these two. 4. If characteristics do not appear, then it is not tenable to posit the characterized object. If the characterized object is not posited, there will be no characteristic either. 5. From this it follows that there is no characterized and no existing characteristic. Nor is there any entity other than the characterized and the characteristic. 6. If there is no existent thing, of what will there be non-existence? Apart from existent and non-existent things, who knows existence and non-existence? 7. Therefore, space is not an entity. It is not a non-entity. Not characterized, not without character. The same is true of the other 5 elements. 8. Fools and reification who perceive the existence and non-existence of objects do not see the pacification of objectification. Chapter 6. Examination of desire and the desirous. 1. If prior to desire and without desire there were a desirous one, desire would depend on him. Desire would exist when there is a desirous one. 2. Were there no desirous one, moreover, where would desire occur? Whether or not desire or the desirous one exist, the analysis would be the same. 3. Desire and the desirous one cannot arise together. In that case, desire and the desirous one would not be mutually contingent. 4. In identity there is no simultaneity. A thing is not simultaneous with itself. But if there is difference, then how would there be simultaneity? 5. If in identity there were simultaneity, then it could occur without association. If in difference there were simultaneity, it could occur without association. 6. If in difference there were simultaneity, how could desire and the desirous one, being different, be established? If they were, they would be simultaneous. 7. If desire and the desirous one are established as different, then why would you think that they are simultaneous? 8. Since difference is not established, if you assert that they are simultaneous, since they are established as simultaneous, do you also assert that they are different? 9. Since nothing different has been established, if one is asserting simultaneity, which different thing do you want to say is simultaneous? 10. Thus desire and the desirous one cannot be established as simultaneous or not simultaneous. So, like desire, nothing whatever can be established either as simultaneous or as non-simultaneous. Chapter 7, Examination of the Conditioned. 1. If arising were produced.